It's a Fox Oldies weekend with good times and great oldies all weekend long. Kick back and turn up the greatest hits of all time on Fox Oldies 98.9.
Welcome back to the Oldies at the 10 o'clock hour on your station for great oldies in the Hudson Valley. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Joe Manglass with you on an all-American Labor Day weekend. Powered by Budweiser and Bud Light, featuring America's band, the Beach Boys. This Bud's for you. Brewed since 1876. The King of Beers, distributed by Dana Distributors, Goshen, New York. Our oldies continue with Paul Anka and Let the Bells Keep Ringing.
Well, there once was a boy from the town of Napoli.
A group called Deep Purple and Hush. And before that, a very young Paul Anka, Let the Bells Keep Ringing, on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Well, the Oldies 98.9 concert scheduled for this coming Saturday, September 8th, has been postponed. Check our website at foxradio.net for more information. More oldies on the way just for you, and more great sounds from the Beach Boys.
You don't need to go to Kokomo, though I guess it would help. So we're bringing the unofficial end of summer tunes right to you.
All Labor Day weekend.
On an all-American Labor Day weekend with America's band.
Happy Labor Day.
A Labor Day party.
Oldies 98.9 WGNY-FM.
A great sound by Little Anthony and the Imperials. I'm on the outside looking in. Right here on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Let us take a look at our music calendar, some events in music history. And in the year 1962, Elvis Presley begins filming his next movie. It happened at the World's Fair. In 1962, Nat King Cole's album, Ramblin' Rose, is released. In 1964, the Beatles perform in Cincinnati to a crowd of 14,000 people. How about that? And in 1965, Bob Dylan's album, Highway 61 Revisited, is released. Some events in our music calendar right here on your Oldies station. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. In the mix, Bobby Fuller, I Fought the Law, and we just heard the Beach Boys and their version of Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers' hit, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Right here on your Oldie station on an all-American Labor Day weekend powered by Budweiser and Bud Light, featuring America's band, the Beach Boys. This Bud's for you, brewed since 1876. The King of Beers, distributed by Dana Distributors, Goshen, New York. Our Beach Boys Oldies weekend continues with the great sound of America's band. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. A group called Who and Pinball Wizard, preceded by the Beach Boys and This Whole World. On Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Where you can tune in to Sunny Joe. He's on the air middays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., playing great oldies for you. And at noon, for the all-request drive-through lunch. It's your music back-to-back at WGNY-FM.com. So make it a sunny day and tune in to Sunny Joe. Middays, 10 to 3. On the way, more Beach Boys for you, so keep it right here.
Oldies WGNY.
The Beach Boys and Hawaii on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. On an all-American Labor Day weekend powered by Budweiser and Bud Light, featuring America's band, the Beach Boys. This Bud's for you. Brewed since 1876. The King of Beers, distributed by Dana Distributors, Goshen, New York.
All your oldies.
The best music.
One station.
There is no other station.
There's no reason to leave.
Listen to it 24 hours a day.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM, where we go back in time and play your favorite song. In our last music mix, we kicked it off with the Beach Boys and California Girls. We heard Johnny Mathis, and It's Not For Me To Say, and we just heard Ronnie and the Daytonas and GTO right here on your Oldies station, where you can tune in to the Oldies Drive at 5, the Drive at 5, weekday afternoons at 5 p.m. Join your host, Buffalo Bob Corsino, for your Oldies Drive at 5, and let Buffalo Bob drive you home. We continue with the great Marvin Gaye.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around.
We're saluting America's working force all this Labor Day weekend with America's Band.
It's Labor Day weekend.
Happy Labor Day!
The Beach Boys. Oldies 98.9 WGNY-FM.
That's Elvis Presley, of course. And Marie's the name, his latest flame. And before that, Marvin Gaye, Too Busy Thinking About My Baby. Right here on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Joe Manglass with you on an all-American Labor Day weekend. Powered by Budweiser and Bud Light. Featuring America's Band, the Beach Boys. This Bud's For You. Brewed since 1876. The King of Beers. Distributed by Dana Distributors, Goshen, New York. More oldies on the way and more Beach Boys as well. And ABC News at the top of the hour. Don't go away. Keep it right here. We do enjoy your company.
Turn your cubicle into a summer party. Good times and great oldies. Fox Oldies 98.9.
WGNY. Music Power.
WGNY Newburgh, Middletown. WGNY-FM Rosendale, Poughkeepsie, Kingston.
Hey, welcome to the 1 o'clock hour right here on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Joe Manglass with you. And we open things up with Johnny Cymbal and Mr. Bassman. We're on an all-American Labor Day weekend, powered by Budweiser and Bud Light, featuring America's Band, the Beach Boys. This Bud's For You. Brewed since 1876. The King of Beers. Distributed by Dana Distributors, Goshen, New York. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. In the mix, a couple of great Beach Boys songs for you. On this Sunday afternoon, we heard Surfin' Safari and Do It Again, right here on your Oldies station, where now you can hear every Yankees game on our sister stations. That's right, 1220 AM and 105.3 FM. We are the Yankees affiliate for the Hudson Valley.
Hot fun in the summertime. Good times and great oldies. Fox Oldies 98.9.
WGNY. Music Power.
Shelley Fabre singing all about Johnny Angel on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Joe Manglass here as we take a look at some events in history. And in the year 1907, United Parcel Service, UPS, begins service in Seattle, Washington. In 1916, Italy declares war against Germany in World War I. In 1917, 10 suffragettes are arrested as they picketed the White House. And finally, in 1922, this momentous event, radio station WEAF in New York City airs the very first radio commercial. The 10-minute advertisement was for the Queensboro Realty Company of Jackson Heights, which had paid a fee of $100 for 10 minutes of airtime. How about that? Some events in history right here on your Oldies station. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. In the mix, we heard Manfred Mann and the Mighty Quinn, and we just heard the Beach Boys and Do You Remember? On Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. on an all-American Labor Day weekend powered by Budweiser and Bud Light, featuring America's band, the Beach Boys. This Bud's for you. Brewed since 1876. The King of Beers. Distributed by Dana Distributors, Goshen, New York.
Happy Labor Day!
Enough work, time to play.
Happy Labor Day.
Time for our end of summer party.
It's an all-American Labor Day weekend with America's band. The Beach Boys on Oldies 98.9 WGNY-FM.
Especially if they love the oldies. We are indeed your oldies station, where musically we live in the past, and we absolutely, positively love it.
Hot fun in the summertime. Good times and great oldies. Fox Oldies 98.9.
WGNY. Music Power.
A great sound by Jimmy Clanton, Venus in Blue Jeans. On Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. On an all-American Labor Day weekend powered by Budweiser and Bud Light. Featuring America's band, the Beach Boys. This Bud's for you. Brewed since 1876. The King of Beers. Distributed by Dana Distributors, Goshen, New York. Right now, here they are, America's band, the Beach Boys.
All your oldies.
The best music.
One station.
There is no other station.
There's no reason to leave.
Listen to it 24 hours a day.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. In our last music mix, a couple of songs by the Beach Boys, In My Room and Salt Lake City. And we just heard Elvis and Treat Me Nice. Right here on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Hey, my friends, Fox Radio and Shopper's Edge have teamed up to bring you a new way to win and win big. Big rewards, one number. Want to know more? Well, then visit shoppersedge.com. That's shoppersedge.com.
You have a lot of plans this summer.
Going backpacking or camping. I'm going hiking, swimming.
Do some camping.
Hiding at the lake.
Just getting out there and doing it.
But here at Oldies, our plan is simple. Bringing you nothing but the greatest music ever made. Oldies 98.9.
WGNY. Music Power.
The Drifters and Dance With Me. And we heard J.J. Jackson, but it's all right. On Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. On an all-American Labor Day weekend powered by Budweiser and Bud Light. Featuring America's band, the Beach Boys. This Bud's for you. Brewed since 1876. The King of Beers. Distributed by Dana Distributors, Goshen, New York. That wraps it up for me, Joe Manglass, on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you very much for listening, and some reminders for you. Directly up ahead, it's Rock, Roll, and Remember with Dick Clark. At 6 p.m. this evening, the Doo-Wop Stop with Cool Bobby B. And at 10 p.m., 2 full When Radio Was programs, starting at 10 p.m. and ending at midnight. Tonight, from 10 to 11 p.m., we'll be listening to X-1 and Police Headquarters. And from 11 to midnight, The Falcon and Unsolved Mysteries. 2 full When Radio Was programs tonight, starting at 10 p.m. Have a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Bye-bye.